This is the newest knife in my product lineup. It is called the Redtail. Like all my other knives, it's named after a bird of prey. And this thing is really big. It's just under 12 inches long overall. The thickness is a little over 3/16. A lot heavier than I'm used to making knives. This thing is about 13.5 ounces, which is nearly 3 times the weight of my Kestrel. A lot of you are going to recognize the Kestrel. Small, light, very effective blade shape, outstanding all-purpose knife. Look at the size difference. It's crazy. I mean, it's insane. And you really can't get a feel for it unless you pick up the knife side by side. This thing weighs 5-ish ounces or so. This is nearly 3 times as heavy. And the size difference is massive. So there you have that. As you probably just noticed, the handles are almost identical in shape. This guy, over an inch thick. Number one, that's going to push the balance point back here a little bit more. It's still pretty tip heavy, which is a good thing for this style of knife, but it's not near as tip heavy as it would have been if I'd gone with a smaller handle. So that's important. The other important aspect is that a nice large handle like this, if you do any kind of chopping or hard use with it, it's going to spread that shock and that load out more effectively in your hand. Your hands aren't going to get as tired. It's going to be safer, more secure in your hand. It's just going to be a lot more ergonomic. You saw my thumb go into this thumb ramp that I built into them now. I have 20 line checkering on that. Provides a very, very sturdy, positive grip without being so hard on your hand like a lot of the really deep serrations are. So this gives you a good grip. It's a nice compromise. Another really cool little design feature, the distance between where the index finger naturally rests and the cutting edge has increased. That's another little safety thing. Even if you're tired, you've been out in the field all day long. I mean, you're getting to, it's almost dusk, you take that big elk, now you gotta take care of it, and you gotta portion it out and you gotta pack it out. You're tired, you're cold, you're wet, your hands are getting weak. This knife with its ergonomics and its balance are going to really, really help you stay safe, and it's going to help you process that animal. You've got a lot of belly here. You can do slicing, you can do portioning with it, and you've got a nice swedge right through here that'll help you get under the hide right away. Really cool design feature that I don't usually put on my knives. Also, if you'll notice, the flat portion goes almost all the way to the tip, so even with that swedge on there, you're not compromised whatsoever on strength. Big, big detail that's really important for me. On something like this, you're going to be maybe you're chopping firewood for your camp, maybe you're trying to get through a joint on a moose. You don't know, but you do know that you need something strong. So this is definitely going to take care of that for you. I'm not really usually a fan of big knives. I like smaller, lighter, more compact stuff. But I gotta say, the more I play with this, the more I carry it around, the more I want to do with it. I got the ergonomics really, really dialed in on this thing. It's secure, it's confident. This knife feels alive in the hand. The balance is right on it. It just wants to work. It just wants to go. With that in mind, I'm going to get going here, let you guys hopefully buy one of these from me and take it out in the field. The sooner I end this, the sooner you can go out and do cool stuff instead of sitting at your computer or watching your smartphone. This knife is going to be officially debuted at the California Custom Knife Show, aka the Plaza Cutlery Show. That's in Anaheim, California, and it is not this coming weekend, but the weekend after, which is either the 9th and 10th or the 10th and 11th of October 2015. I should have probably looked at a calendar before I started babbling about that. But anyway, I've got 3 of these on the table. 1 with the safety orange underneath the carbon fiber, and 2 with my personal favorite, olive drab green underneath the carbon fiber. So get them while they're hot, and I know they're going to go quick. I've already sold 2, and that was before they were even out of the prototype phase. The only other thing I'm going to bug you with just a little bit, Kydex sheath on this guy, standard 1.5" hole spacing on the eyelets. You can use any standard locking device, tech lock, molly lock, whatever you want. Mummert Knives, I believe he's in San Diego. He makes a really, really cool titanium clip system for these. I'm going to be buying some from him and probably including him with my knives. I've actually got my own clip system that I've been working on. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit larger, a little bit heavier. Um, we'll see. I'm thinking you can't lose either way on this particular knife. Go with that. Go with a Tech Lock or go with the Mummer system. Whatever you want to do. Anyway, I'll keep you guys posted. Check me out on Instagram. There's a lot of photos up all the time on Instagram. My website, ardentknives.com. That's ARDENT knives.com. My email address is tim@ardentknives. And check out my Facebook. I try to stay active on there, but I'm not going to lie, I'm not very good at it. I'm usually on Instagram and I'm usually checking my emails. So get a hold of me and let me know what you think. I'm anxious to get your feedback. Oh, one last thing, price point on these guys. We're looking, and again, these are all very super premium knife steels, XHP or PD number 1, or in this case 3V. And with the carbon fiber and all that, we're looking, I'm thinking probably 350 on the outside. That's a hell of a lot of knife for 350 bucks, a lifetime tool. Anyway, thank you much, and I'll be seeing you soon.